Hello everybody to the third lesson of JavaScript for Active Design course. In this lesson we will know where to use JavaScript and how to use it. We have understand in the introduction that we could use JavaScript inside the HTML with two ways, whether inside script tags or inside another file which is external. We will know in this lesson what are the benefits and how we how we could use them. Okay, so let's go and see what we have. First of all, you should know that you could create the JavaScript in the body or in the head or in the external file. Okay, so in the body, how is it going? It's gonna go like that, script, and then here you could write the script over here. Great. So there is some old, they could call it common use, that you use it like you write like type then script or JavaScript. This was so old. Why? Because the default for HTML5 and later they call the HTML the default script in the HTML is the JavaScript. Okay, but if you have another script, you write here the type of the script you use. Also, you should know that you could write as many as you need scripts in the body. For example, I write here for some content and I write script for them. Then I will have here some content and I write a script for them. So take it free. You could write as much as you need script in the body or in the head. Also in the head, it would be the same. It would be, for example, copy that and write it here. Okay, so the head, you could write the content over here. Great. Okay, so we have the next, which is the external JavaScript. I made mistake in the introduction in the previous lesson, the first lesson, which we have used the link. It's not working, by the way. The link with JavaScript is not working like that. So the link was with CSS and with another with fonts, for example, and another scripts, another libraries that we will learn in the future. But the JavaScript could be linked for external file. By that, we should write here src, and here we write the file that we want. Okay, so it's written like that: script, it's normal script, and then we have source and the file or the URL of the script that we have it. Great. So this you should notice because it's I made a mistake in the previous lessons. Okay, we have some advantages for the script. For using scripts in external. For example, it separates HTML and code, so you will not be confused. For example, imagine that you have 12,000 lines of JavaScript code, and you have, for example, 500 HTML code. If you combine them in the same place, it will be a mess. You will not know where is to go, where are you gonna go, or what to do with all of those codes. But if they are separated, it will be more organized and you will control them better. Also, it makes HTML and JavaScript easier to read and maintain. Imagine you need to modify a little bit tag, okay, and you need to search amount all these 12,000 lines. It would be so awful. But if you have, for example, only 500 of HTML and every HTML has its code in JavaScript, it will be easier for reading and easier for maintaining. Also, keys JavaScript files can speed up page loads. When you deal with JavaScript files in external storage, not external storage, external file, it will be cached, and if that file could be cached, it will be so fast to deal with JavaScript, so the browser or your server will load that script so quickly because it will be saved in the caching. Okay, so also we have another point in external. We could write here, for example, a path in another server. For example, let's say I have a file in Google or in SAFHATECH. For example, I will say https://www.safhatech.com. Then here the file, for example, file of js.js. Okay, so this is the URL for the file in my server, for example. Okay, it's not real, by the way. So this file could lead you to the file in another server or another location, which is absolute URL. Great. Or you could use it as we have using here, which is the name of the file, which is we have it here. So in the same path, that is the file, and that is the HTML code. Also, if it's back, you go to step back and go to the file folder, for example, folder, then this, then go to the file you want. Or you could go back 2 steps, go 3 steps, and as we learned in HTML files. Great. So this is about the external using of HTML with JavaScript. So let's try a simple code. Okay, so let's delete this, and let's have, for example, here, and let's delete that script. Okay, let it, and I will show you something here. H2. Let's say this is HTML header tag. Great. So let's give it an ID, for example, ID header 2, and let's go to the file that we have there and we have linked here and change the color of this one. So I'll go there and see document dot get element by ID, and we'll write the ID here, which is header, is header 2, and here we'll see style, and dot color, and let's say green, cool, green, for example. Sorry. Okay, let's save it and refresh page. Sorry, there's something, maybe the header. Copy, come back. Okay, so document dot get element by ID. See, get element by ID, and then save it. Style dot color, then green. Okay, it's not working. Why? So let's see here. Source is JS file. Save. Is it acceptable to be here put in like that? But I don't think so. What's the problem? Save. Come here and refresh. There's a problem. I don't know what is it, but we will know it now. We should know it. So when we make a problems, okay, I could cut the video, but I need you to learn. If you stuck in a problem, you could know how to solve that problem. Okay, so here we will know how to solve it. For example, we have here header 2, this again ID here, and here we have called the ID document dot get element by ID header 2 style dot color green. Okay, let's see here on for example load, unload, dot load, don't worry about that code, but I need to know something. Maybe the time of loading is not working great, or what? Not sure. What is it? Let's delete it and open it another time. Wait a moment. Oh, it's red. Save, refresh. So let's copy that one, Ctrl X, delete this one, come here and put it over there, save it, refresh. It works. But why it doesn't work over there? Save, refresh, save and refresh. No. So it works if we write it here, but over there I don't know what's the problem, but we will know it. Okay, I think it's obvious. It is no problem. Do you have here some script? No, not sure. I'm sure that it's like that. Document element by id header 2 dot style dot color. Let's see dot font size, for example, and see here 50 pixel. Save, refresh. Why? I'm not sure what is the problem, but I think I will try to fix it to the next lesson. Bye for now, and see you in the next lesson. I will search about the problem, what is it, and tell you in the next lesson. Bye for now.